Walther PDP Compact, very first shots out here. I have never handled one until today. Let's see how it's going to work. Got a target set up at 15 yards and 15 rounds loaded in the mag. Let's just see if it'll do anything at all. Oh, better yet, let's see if I can do anything at all. Right hand target. Alright, they're going left. So is that me or is that the gun? Put a couple more through and find out. Nope, they're all going left. Got to tweak those to the right just a little bit. Well, thanks for stopping in while we take a look at the Walther PDP. I got to read some from the Walther spec sheet. Let's see. This is the PDP, personal defense pistol or performance duty pistol. I think it's technically performance duty, but it's also used for personal defense. It says here, with revolutionary ergonomics, super terrain slide serrations, and a brand new performance duty trigger, this is the next evolution in world-class ingenuity for pistols. I'm guessing this is written by a marketing specialist here. Guaranteed to surpass all expectations time and time again. Well, we're going to have to give it a try. So this is technically the compact class of firearms. It's a tough market here too, because got probably the most widely sold handgun in, well, certainly in America, the Glock 19, and one of my personal favorites, the Smith & Wesson 2.0 or 2.0 if you wish to put a number and a letter together. Obviously this has got an optic on it, and this is one that I do carry quite often. Kind of a crowded market. There are a lot of guns there, but there's a lot to like about this particular gun. Well, let's start from the front. Super terrain slide serration. Now it's got forward and rear. If you've got an optic on this, some people just rack the optic, but others will grab either below, generally below, to work it. These slide serrations are going to hang on there. You're not going to slip your hands on it. You'll notice that it does have an optics plate on it, so it is optics ready. And as I understand it, once you buy this, you send in your receipt or your warranty claim, whatever it is, to Walther, and they will send you the optic plate of your choice, no additional charge. Let's see, it does have the adjustable rear sights, adjustable for windage and elevation, and you'll notice that if you take the optic plate off, the sights stay on, which is kind of nice, although I'm not sure that these would co-witness once you get a plate and an optic on there. But in order to change the sights, it looks like they're Glock pattern front and rear sights, which is going to make life a little easier. Right now it's just 3-dot front and rear. Let's see, it said the was it performance duty serrations on it. Yeah, they're almost just like little golf bumps or something. It does fit. Now it comes with a couple of different back straps. Obviously you can customize the grip fit to your hand, and big trigger guard. You can get gloved hands in there easily. Fully ambidextrous, slide stop lever, no safety on it because it's striker fired, 100% cocked, and it does have a full pick rail on it. And for those of you who like to shoot like Jerry or Lena Mikulik, it's even got some serrations on the front of the trigger guard, which does help you pull the gun to the left as you work the trigger. But again, some people can work that, some not so much. It has the American style release. Now the other Walther I have, has a paddle style release, which I really do like. This is swappable. Doesn't come ambidextrous from the factory, but you can switch sides on it. And it comes with two 15-round magazines. All right, enough yapping. Let's see if it'll do a little better. We got it sighted in now, and let's see what I can actually do on the plates. Walther PDP, a performance duty pistol. Let's just see how it works out here at 12 yards. See if I can make anything work. You know we have to start out by asking Alice. Okay, we'll go left or right. And I got quick up. That's 2. Alright, let's see, that's 6, 7, 9, so what do I have? 6 left. Let's see if I can get all the plates without missing. Only had 5 left. Oh well. I'm not complaining. Nice trigger on this, real nice trigger. All right, we know it works at 12. Let's try it over at 25. Really, really nice trigger on this PDP. Got a little bit of take up. Of course, it has the usual drop safety on it. By the way, that's only a drop safety, not any other kind of safety. And there may be arguments about that. Put them politely down in the comments. It's got a fair amount of take up, but that's okay. Then you get to the wall, and by the way, this is unloaded. Then you get to the wall, and then a nice, clean, crisp break, no over travel at all. And for those of you who like to shoot to the reset, tactile short reset. I don't shoot to the reset, but some people do, so that's okay. Whatever works for you. All right, let's take it out 25 yards. We're using 115 grain Blazer ammunition. Let's start with that kind of funny looking yellow raccoon there on the right with the gray center. See if I can hit anything from here. All right, how about the black crow next to it? The head flipper on the black silhouette. Can I get it back? Oh, come on. Alright, that's got to be me. There we go. Red woodchuck. Green standing prairie dog. Oh, come on. There we go. What do we got? 4 left, maybe? I want to thank Atlas Targets for those, Atlas Target Works for those targets. Alright, let's do the black 12-inch with a white center. And there's an 8-inch right next to it. 3 rounds. Yellow 6-inch. Let's see if I can get that without hitting one of the pipes that's holding that target stanchion there. Oh man, even a blind squirrel can find a nut occasionally. All right, what haven't we hit out there? The center on the red silhouette. One shot to get it back. No shots to get it back. All right, that is operator error. If you've been watching this channel, you know I'm a 1911 guy, and the problem is my thumb is right there on this slide stop lever. Really nice slide stop lever, easy to get to, but also easy to hold down when you're shooting like a 1911. I have 1 round sitting on the table up here. Let's see if I can use that to get that center back on that red silhouette. And the answer is no. And again, my thumb's on the slide stop lever. All right. The gun does its part when I do my part. You know I got to try it at 50. All right, before I take it out to 50 yards, again, this I brought out some other comparisons earlier, and pop the mag out of the Glock. It is empty. Close the slide on the Walther. They're about the same length and roughly the same width. The Walther comes down just a hair lower just because of where the back of the magazine, but flush fit magazine is not a big deal. Basically comparable to the Glock. And see how it works on the Smith. Okay, side to side, barrel length, slide, everything's about the same. Sight radius is about the same. Get the camera to focus there. And again, width on the back, again, a little different profile on the Smith & Wesson, but again, crowded market, virtually identical guns, size-wise, purpose-wise. The Walther, however, weighs at 30.5 ounces. That's with 16 rounds of 115 grain ammunition, or 124 grain ammunition. The Glock came out at 30.4 ounces, so a tenth of an ounce less, pretty comparable. The Smith, of course, has an optic on it. That optic is going to count for about 1.5 ounces, but came in at 33.9. That's always been a little heavyweight anyway, just something about Smith's design. But again, they're all pretty comparable. They're all certainly within specs for carry. My personal maximum for carry is about 36 ounces, and they're well within that. The profile on the Walther certainly lends itself to carry. It's got rounded edges, which really helps conceal it. Again, if you're carrying appendix inside the waistband, it's less important. I carry right hip, which means I need just a little bit more contouring to help break up the profile. All right, enough gabbing. Let's go to 50. So let's start, of course, with the gong. You know, today's not my day. Let's chamber around first. See how those super terrain serrations work? and they do work just fine. All right, try the gong. 16-inch high right, 12-inch below it, 10-inch to the left of the 16. Now, took enough shots to do it in warm-up. Yeah, it's easy to say because the cameras weren't on, but in warm-up it worked a whole lot better. Maybe I got all the good shots out of my system today, I don't know. Let's try the 8. Alright, how about the 6 to the left of that? Like I say, a blind squirrel can find a nut occasionally. Got a few left. I'm going to bounce back and forth between the gong and the 16. Oh no, we didn't do the silhouette hanging down there on the right. Kind of maroonish with a yellow center. Not going to move it a lot because the bottom's kind of buried in the dirt. Let's hit it one more time. Or let's not. There we go. Gong. 16. Gong. And I cut my thumb out of the way that time. It did stay back. My first experience with the Walther PDP. I've got a couple of the Walthers, but not this one. Wow. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm not taking it down. I want to thank my friend Harry for bringing this over. And there's a story about how he got it. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go into that in detail here. Actually, okay, very briefly. Harry won the gun. He also won 1,000 rounds of ammunition in another one, in another drawing, totally separate, about the same time. So I'm shooting up Harry's ammo with Harry's gun, but so far it's all free, so I don't feel too bad about it. Again, this is actually a pretty nice gun, comparably priced to a Glock 19. Would I trade my Glock 19 for this? You know, I'd be real tempted. All right, Walther PDP, my first experience with it, and yep, I'm liking it. Thanks for stopping in.